Hey kids, come join us this summer, where adventure begins at your library.
Hi friends, my name is Miss Jennifer and I am the Children's Program Coordinator for the Washington County Public Library in Jonesboro and Gray. I'm here today to tell you about all of our exciting summer reading events that are coming up, and we have a great lineup for you this year for our theme, which is Adventure at Your Library. Now, each week this summer, we're going to have a different adventure theme. So there's going to be lots of opportunities to explore different kinds of adventure through books and through the events that are happening at the library. We also have a reading challenge that's online, and I have some other videos linked with this one that will explain how the reading program works. And if you have any questions about anything at all, please feel free to reach out to us at the Washington County Public Library. So the first event that I want to tell you about today is our summer reading kickoff. This is going to be on Saturday, June 1st at the Jonesboro Library from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. You can drop in anytime within those 2 hours and get registered for summer reading on the very first day. I'll be there to help you register online and explain how the program works. We will have indoor and outdoor obstacle courses for you to explore. We will also have free ice cream provided by The Scoop from Gray. So that will be while supplies last. So get there early if you want some ice cream. And we are just generally going to have a great time on that first day, getting hyped for summer reading, and adventure begins at your library, which is our summer reading theme. Also starting June 1st, this will be the first day that you can pick up at either library at Jonesboro or Gray a pass that looks like this for your family to get into Bays Mountain Park for free. And that is the next event that I'm going to talk about. We're going to have a special field trip courtesy of the library during the first week of summer reading. Before I talk about the first week of summer reading, I need to tell you what the theme is for that week. Our first week is going to be an exploration of wilderness and outdoor adventures. You know what? Hang on. Let me do a quick costume change. I like this mushroom crown. All right. Okay, so now we're ready to talk about Outdoor Adventure Week. So for Outdoor Adventure Week, we're going to be taking a field trip, as I mentioned, to Bays Mountain Park. So this isn't going to be hosted at the library. This is actually going to be you going to Bays Mountain. Now, as I mentioned, starting June 1st, you can go to either library and you can pick up a pass that looks like this that will let your family get into Bays Mountain Park for free. This pass is good for one car's entry, so if you can fit your whole family in a car, then your whole family can get in on one pass. It does not cover the cost of extra things like the barge ride, the planetarium, things like that. But there are lots of fun things that you can do for free in the park once you get there. You can watch them feed the wolves. You can go see the amazing birds of prey that they have. You can hike some great trails. There are so many things to do at Bays Mountain, and the library is providing that experience for you. Now, I'll be there at Bays Mountain, and I'll be giving out summer reading information to people who may not know about it yet, may not be signed up yet, and I'll also be answering questions about the summer reading program in general. So this is kind of an extension of our kickoff, but we're hosting it at Bays Mountain so that we can have some fun outdoor adventures. Now, this field trip is happening on Wednesday, June 5th. And you can come anytime that Bays Mountain Park is open that day, which is from 8:30 a.m. to 8 o'clock at night. I'll be there from 8:30 until 6, and I hope that you all will enjoy this outdoor adventure courtesy of the Washington County Public Library. So that's all you need to know about our first week of summer reading, which is Outdoor/Wilderness Adventure Week. Now, the second week of summer reading is probably my favorite week, and that is Fantasy Week. So hang on, I'm going to get a little something else going for Fantasy Week. Oh, I always wanted to be a unicorn, and now I am. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, Fantasy Week is definitely my favorite. Okay, so we had a bit of a change of plan for Fantasy Week. If you're wondering why my mouth is not lining up with what I'm saying, that's why. This is a little voiceover that we added in after the fact. The magic of video editing. So for Fantasy Week, kids who are 8 to 12 years old will have an opportunity to create their own fairy tales and folk tales from scratch in a program we're calling Create Your Own Adventure. We will explore the characteristics of fairy tales and folk tales and give you some choices to help create your own, and you'll get to share those with the group if you want at the end. We are going to offer this program twice during that week, once at each library branch. The first session of Create Your Own Adventure will be at 10 a.m. at the Jonesboro Branch Library on June 12th, which is a Wednesday. And the second session of Create Your Own Adventure will be at the Gray Library Branch on Thursday, June 13th, also at 10 a.m. You don't have to register for these programs. Just come with your imagination and your creativity and create your own adventure with us. And just for fun, here's another 10 seconds of me saying things that don't line up with what my lips are doing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so that's a wrap on Fantasy Week. Next up, we have Paranormal Week. You know, I don't think a unicorn horn is going to work for that. Hang on just a second. Okay, so for Paranormal Week, I have a friend with me, apparently. So Paranormal Week is going to be really exciting. We have a really great partnership this summer with the International Storytelling Center in Jonesboro, and they are going to be graciously lending us some of their world-renowned storytellers to share stories at the library. So during Paranormal Week, we will welcome Noah Baum. She is a great storyteller who's going to entertain us on Thursday, June 20th at the Jonesboro Library at 10 a.m. So you will not want to miss her and many other storytellers from the International Storytelling Center. We are incredibly grateful to have such a wonderful and diverse lineup of tellers throughout the summer. And stay tuned for a little added slide at the end of this video with some new storytellers that we have just added for the summer. Also, on Thursday, June 20th, we will have our regular Story Stretchers program. This is for 5 to 8-year-olds, and it consists of usually 1 or 2 stories and a craft or activity afterwards. And since it's Paranormal Week, we're going to be reading some great books about some ghost friends. So there are some great picture books that I love that talk about ghosts, and we're going to be doing some spooky things at Story Stretchers that week. So you don't have to register for either of those programs. You can just come and enjoy the stories and enjoy the activities. And Paranormal Week is going to be one of my favorite weeks because I really love all things spooky. All right, so we're going to say goodbye to my friend because we have to move on to Pirate Week. Although, you know, a skull would probably be a good fit for Pirate Week, but let's see what we can do. Oh, give me just a second. Okay, X marks the spot, I guess, and maybe I work at the Krusty Krab. I don't know. Okay, well, this one's a weird one. Oh, there's some. I'm sitting on something. Hang on. Oh, guys, I have a sword. I don't know what I'm doing with it, but you know what? You guys have an opportunity to learn how to use a sword. So during Pirate Week, the Appalachian Highlands Historical Fencing Group is going to come to the Gray Library. This is going to be on June 26th, which is a Wednesday at 5 p.m. And they are going to offer a sword workshop for 8 to 12-year-olds. So you do have to be 8 to 12 years old to sign up for this program. You do have to register in advance. So you will have to call the library to get registered for this program. We have very limited space for this workshop. You will have to have your parent or guardian sign a waiver for you to participate, but there will not be any real swords used in the workshop other than for demonstration purposes only. So you'll get to look at real swords, but when you actually learn the techniques of sword fighting and things like that, you'll be using foam swords and protective gear with trained professionals. So this is really exciting. I wish I could participate in this. I want to learn sword fighting. So this is your chance to learn how to be a real swashbuckler this summer during Pirate Week. So don't miss that. It's going to be really, really fun. Also during Pirate Week on June 27th at the Jonesboro Library, we are offering a series of escape rooms. These are pirate-themed escape rooms where you'll have to find the treasure. X marks the spot and all that. So if you've never done escape rooms before, all it is you are locked. You're not really locked. You're shut in a room with a group of people, probably your family and maybe a couple others, and you are given lots of clues and different items to interact with, and you have to solve those clues to unlock things to escape the room within a time limit. They're super fun. They teach you problem solving and critical thinking and teamwork and all these great skills that you need in life, and it's just tons and tons of fun. So we're going to offer 4 pirate escape rooms on the 27th of June. There's one at 10:30, one at 12, one at 2, and one at 3:30. Now, when you sign up, you do have to call and sign up for these. We have limited space in each room, so you'll have to have your parents or guardians call. You'll sign up everyone in your family that's going to participate, and you can only sign up for one time slot. So you pick one time, and that's your time to do it. We want to get as many families in as we can that day. So don't miss our pirate escape rooms. Pirate Week is going to be super fun, and I cannot wait to do the sword fighting workshop and the escape rooms. They're going to be great. That was terrible. Let's try that again. Can you guys give me a big pirate arr? Perfect. That was way better than what I tried to do. Oh my goodness. Oh, and there's one more event that I almost forgot about during Pirate Week, and that is our regular Graphic Novel Club. Graphic Novel Club is for kids 8 to 12, and it's not like a traditional book club. There's not a certain graphic novel that you have to read beforehand. You just come to the Graphic Novel Club. We will talk about great graphic novels, and of course we're going to be talking about pirate graphic novels and ocean-themed graphic novels during Pirate Week. We'll have some snacks. We'll have some crafts and activities out. We usually do origami, drawing exercises, things like that. And you just get to spend some time learning about great graphic novels and meeting other kids who are excited about graphic novels as well. So the Graphic Novel Club is going to be on Monday, June 24th at the Gray Library. And you don't have to sign up for that. You can just show up and we'll have a lot of fun. Okay, so before we move on from whatever this is, I do want to let you know that technically we're kind of skipping a week. We're not really. You can still read and log and do the online stuff during the first week of July in the summer, but that's not one of our theme weeks because the library is closed several days for the 4th of July holiday. But definitely still keep up your reading that week. And there is one really exciting thing that's happening on July 1st. If you're participating in our online reading program, which is explained in the other videos we have linked, July 1st is the first day that you can redeem your Halfway There badge. So your Halfway There badge just pops up on your Read Squared if you look at your badges, and it basically tells you that if you've logged any reading in June at all, it doesn't matter how much or how little, if you've logged 1 minute in June, you can come and get a free book at either library branch at Gray or Jonesboro starting July 1st. So that's your first day that you can claim your free book, and those can be claimed through the rest of the summer. So if you've logged any reading at all in June, July 1st is the first day you can come and get your free book. So please don't miss out on that. We've got some great books for you to choose from. Now, we're going to move on to our next theme week. So let's get rid of this Krusty Krab hat, shall we? Okay, our next week, if you don't know, from Baby Yoda and Doctor Who, is Space Week, which Space Week is always really exciting. Who doesn't love space, right? Okay, so Space Week, we have some great events lined up for you. I'm really excited about these. We have invited the Hands-On Discovery Center to come to both library branches to do a program on space adventures. So they're going to be doing things like creating star charts with you, building foam rocket ships. They have a big gravity well. They are bringing lots of cool stuff to both library branches during Space Week, and we are so excited to have them. So the hands-on programs will be at Jonesboro on Wednesday, July 10th at 5 o'clock. And at Gray on Thursday, July 11th at 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock both days. You don't have to sign up for the hands-on program. It's open to all ages. So you can just come and explore the wonders of space with the Hands-On Discovery Center. Okay, so let's get a little wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey, and let's change it up for our final theme week of the summer. Okay, I didn't expect this. Our last week appears to be Japan week. That's exciting. Okay, so for Japan week, we have a really exciting program that we are thrilled to offer in partnership with a representative from the Japan Outreach Initiative at ETSU. Her name is Miku Kubota, and she is going to be offering an onigiri making workshop at both library branches that week. Onigiri are rice balls, so they're those little triangular bits of rice with seaweed sometimes wrapped around them. Sometimes they have tasty ingredients in the middle. You're going to learn how to make those. You're going to get to make your own rice balls and taste them. It's going to be really, really fun. Now, for the onigiri making workshops, you do have to register for those, so that's another one that you have to call the library and sign up. We have limited space, and the workshop is open to all ages, so everyone can participate. So please give us a call. The earlier the better to sign up for those workshops. We'll have one at each library branch. The first one is on Wednesday, July 17th at Gray at 5 o'clock. And the second one is on Friday, July 19th at Jonesboro at 5 o'clock. So don't miss the onigiri workshops during Japan Week. We also will have our regular monthly story stretchers again during this week on July 18th, which is a Thursday at Gray. That's at 4:30. This is for, again, 5 to 8-year-olds. You don't have to register. We're going to explore some great picture books by Japanese authors about Japan and Japanese cultural experiences. So that will be a really, really fun story stretchers, and I'm really excited about Japan Week. I think you all are going to love those delicious rice balls and getting to explore a culture that's different from our own. All right, so that wraps up our theme weeks, but before we go, there are some general programs that I want to tell you all about for the summer. So we talked about the kickoff. That's June 1st. That's the first day of summer reading. Do not miss out on that one. Each month, we are also going to have an all ages building day. So this is kind of like our Lego clubs, but it's open to all ages, and we'll be building with things other than Legos. We'll have Legos available, but we'll have other things like Kiva blocks, Magna-Tiles, other things that you can build and get creative with. These are going to be on the third Saturday of each month. The first one is on Saturday, June 15th, and it's at Gray. And you can drop in anytime from 12:30 to 2. And then the second one is going to be Saturday, July 20th at Jonesboro. Same thing, drop in anytime from 12:30 to 2 to build and have fun. In addition to our building days, we have another all ages event during our final week of summer reading, which is the week of July 22nd. And on that day, we are going to have a cardboard cosplay workshop. So if you don't know what cosplay is, it is short for costume play, and people who cosplay have a lot of fun putting together really detailed outfits inspired by characters, and a lot of times they'll wear them to anime and comic conventions. Cosplay is just a really, really fun way to honor a character that you really love, and to get to be that character. And so we're offering a cardboard cosplay workshop on July 22nd. Like I said, it's from 4 to 6 p.m., so it's 2 hours. You can drop in anytime at the Gray Library. We will have tons of cardboard and other upcycled materials that you can craft costume pieces and props for your costumes from. And we're really excited to see how creative you guys get. Oh, and I have something I want to show you that I made out of cardboard many years ago that looks pretty cool. Hang on just a second. Right, so this is from one of my favorite anime, and it's kind of a robot hand. So I made this out of cardboard many years ago. The glove is obviously not cardboard, but all these little pieces that look almost like metal are made from cardboard. So you can make really detailed props and costume pieces from cardboard. It's a really useful and versatile material. It can be used in a lot of different ways, and we'll show you some of the different techniques for building costume pieces with cardboard, and you can just get creative with it. It'll be really cool. Now, there is something special about our cardboard cosplay workshop. We are actually offering this because we are going to have a table at the Johnson City Public Library's Comic and Fandom Convention on Saturday, July 27th. So Saturday, July 27th, LibCon is going to be happening at the Johnson City Public Library, not the Washington County Public Library. But we will be there. We'll have a table, and we would love to see you there. If you make something at the Cardboard Cosplay Workshop and you wear it to LibCon, and you come and say hi to us and say, hey, look at this cool thing I made at Cardboard Cosplay, we'll give you a bonus extra summer reading prize. So that's super easy. That's all you have to do. LibCon is super fun. There's lots of artists and vendors. There's lots of fun activities. There'll be karaoke, a cosplay contest. It's a really fun day, and we are excited to be there along with some of the other area libraries. So don't miss Cardboard Cosplay on the 22nd and LibCon on the 27th at the Johnson City Public Library. Okay, and finally, the last program I'm going to tell you guys about is our summer reading finale. Our summer reading finale is going to be on Friday, July 26th, which is also the very last day that you can log any reading for the summer. It's going to be at the Gray Library from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So there's a big time frame there that you can drop in, and we're going to have a cardboard camp out. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with cardboard that week. That should be the theme of our last week, really, cardboard. But we're going to have a cardboard camp out. So what that means is you can build your own shelter out of cardboard in our meeting room. We will have little campfires. They're not real fires, they're just lights, but they look like campfires that you can put in your campsite. We'll have books, we'll have games. You and your family can just come hang out, camp out in the meeting room for an hour or so. It's not overnight, it's just for a few hours. We'll also have ice cream provided by the Scoop again while supplies last. So like I said about the kickoff, get there early if you want some ice cream. It's delicious. And this will just be a really fun way to wrap up our summer of adventure at the library. So one final adventure, a little cardboard camp out for you, and we're really excited to offer that. If you think that our programming stops when summer reading stops, you would be mistaken. We do have Graphic Novel Club that next week, July 29th, we have another storyteller coming from the Storytelling Center. Our programming continues into August, and then we'll take a little breather mid-August just to get our bearings for the fall. So please make sure you get a copy of our summer reading brochure and calendar. It has all of that information in there, plus information about the reading challenge itself and how that works. So everything you need is in those 2 documents and will get you through the summer. It also has the phone number you can call to register for programs, or if you have any questions. We want to make sure that your summer reading experience is a great one this summer. And I do want to let you know, if you have younger siblings, our preschool story times are going to continue as usual. We'll have our baby and older preschool story times on Tuesdays at Gray, Fridays at Jonesboro, just like we always do, and they will go along with the theme weeks for the summer, so that'll be really fun for the little guys. And many of our programs are all ages events, which means that you can bring younger siblings or older siblings or your grown-ups or whoever you want to bring. So make sure, again, that you get that brochure, because it has all of that listed out in the brochure, who the programs are for and what you have to register for and all of that. All right, guys, so that is all the information about all of the events that are happening at the library. I hope that you saw something that you are really excited about and that you plan on participating in summer reading this summer. You can log your reading, earn great prizes, come to all of these events. You can pick and choose which parts you want to do. It's really up to you how much you want to participate in summer reading this summer, but I hope that we will see you at the Washington County Public Library, either in Gray or in Jonesboro this summer, and I hope that you have an excellent summer adventure at your library.